Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of 3 Questions in 3 Minutes. I'm Roland Ewakim and this is Michael Johnston, franchisee of Resolve Finance. Michael, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me, Rolly.
Michael, maybe you could tell everyone a little bit about your journey in the mortgage broking industry and how you became first franchisee of Resolve.
Yeah, sure thing. So originally from Western Australia. So for me, I started with Resolve 12 years ago in client support. So basically client liaison officer working between the broker and the customer, chasing up information and submitting that through to the lender. As I progressed through the ranks, I ended up becoming a loan writer for a little while. And then for a few years became a mortgage broker in WA. Made the move over to Victoria where I was sales manager of the Victorian team here of brokers. And then foundation franchisee.
Fantastic.
So a whole raft of...
Well, now you're out on your own.
Yeah, it's just me.
Very exciting. Well, today we're going to ask Michael 3 questions. We're going to try and keep it to 3 minutes and hopefully we get 3 really insightful answers that help you in your journey to starting a business or progressing your career. So firstly, Michael, I'd like to ask why transition from what would have been a very good, secure position as sales manager into going in to be self-employed and start your own business?
Yeah, you're right. It was a very good team to lead as well. Great people. But for me and a young family, so we've got a little 16-month-old girl, myself and Hayley. It was just a perfect opportunity for us to get a family business up and running. I suppose have some skin in the game and just get that ability to grow and create something that I know for years to come will be there for the family and hopefully we can continue to grow that with perhaps brokers under us as well.
Sure.
So just the timing was perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
So being in charge of your own destiny.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, running a team of 12 brokers, I feel has given me the good confidence and a good ability to be able to know to move forward with that next step to be able to run a business. I've got that confidence to know that I've had access to marketing and all those those bigger ticket items that you don't necessarily think about from day to day. So
fantastic.
Yeah, good grounding.
Very good. And why a franchise model? You sport for choice with all the aggregators out there in the market, non-franchise and franchise. There are of course very different models out there where you could be getting better splits or different levels of leads. Why did you choose a franchise model versus the traditional aggregation channel?
Yeah, good question. So for me, it was more about necessarily that the splits wasn't the overall driver for me. It was more about the bigger picture. Obviously, I've had really good exposure to the Resolve business, so I've had that inside knowledge for a while. But a whole raft of factors came into my decision there. One was, as I mentioned before, the people. It's a great culture here, so for me, I knew we already had that culture, so it's been made that an easy step. But also for me, it's also the holistic part of the business and the ability to offer my customers not only just broking services, but whether it be financial planning, the life insurance services, conveyancing businesses, all those sorts of things, to have that ability to offer the customer something along the journey was a key driver for me. And
fantastic. And of course the support within a franchise model can actually, you can be quite isolated when you're not in a franchise model. You're on your own unless you come together with other people. You've got the support of your franchisor.
Yeah, for sure. And also a key part of that as well is to know that I've got the support of the marketing team as well within Resolve. So I've got the ability to, use of a better term, spitball some ideas with them and work with them to be able to see how they can create content and be able to put that out, rather than also have all that fall onto my shoulders and allow me time to be out there with customers and helping them.
Well, you've just been through all this, setting up your business and going through the process of making sure this is the right time for you, the right opportunity, the right model for you. What advice do you have for other people who are about to go through this process themselves or thinking about is starting a mortgage broking business? For me,
I think the first thing I'd say, if you're thinking about it, go for it. It's going to be life changing, and I think once you look back on this time, you'll be so glad you made that decision. But what I'd also say is, as you're going through that process, take your time, do your research. There's plenty of options out there. And as I mentioned before, it's not always just about, or shouldn't just be purely about the splits. Look at the bigger picture. What can the businesses or the franchise or whatever it be, the aggregator, what can they offer you that's above and beyond just the mortgage broking space as well? Because that's going to help you drive your business into the future as well.
That's really good advice. Thank you so much for joining us today, Michael, and all the best with your franchise. I hear things are going very well, so keep up the good work. Guys, if you have any questions for Michael or myself, please leave them in the comments below. We'd love to hear them and answer them. That's all from us today. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time for our next episode. See you later. Bye.